grasshopper. What's going on, YouTube? Got another update going on here. Not too much has been happening except for a lot of rain. As you can see, everything's underwater. They still work, as you can see right there. Still works even though they're underwater. And so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of some of this water here because that's way too much. And another little addition is that red pipe right there. All I did was take two air hoses and I took them right out of my extra air pump right here, and just took both of these guys and inserted them in the bottom of that and made myself an Airlift pump. And as you can see right there, it's pumping out water right into there, into my little overflow. It just pumps water right into my little overflow and helps to aerate the water a little bit there. Got the sand filter here. It's disconnected, as you can see right there. Took that pump out so that I could make my aeroponic garden, which is in my bathroom right now. Still working, trying to get some seeds started with them. The other thing that I have new is these guys right here. You can see them right down in there, everywhere. All my arugula popped right up. It's been up for a few days now, and still waiting for the rest of everything else that I planted to come on up. But all that little tiny little suckers. I can actually zoom on it. Kind of. Going back here. See them. See all these little guys coming right up. All my arugula. Looks like every single one of those seeds came up. A bunch back over here too. But kind of happy about that. Can't wait for everything else to come up. All my iceberg and different lettuces and my onions, broccoli and cabbage. And here you can actually see that pipe working a little bit better right now. Actually see the air bubbles in there that are lifting the water up. I don't have an air stone in it. I've heard that's the better way to do it, is you just take an air stone like this and insert that into the bottom of the pipe. And apparently because of all the bubbles, it will actually bring more water up and for a higher distance. This one's working pretty good right there, but when I get the water level down to where it needs to be, it's going to slow down a little bit because the amount of lift it's got to produce, and I guess it's the static of the water inside the pipe is creating a pressure there, and the air just kind of escapes through it. But when you have an air stone, you get lots of bubbles like that, lots of bubbles coming up, and I guess it just spreads throughout the entire inner part of the pipe and just lifts that water right up. So as soon as I can make my way to the store, I'll grab an air stone and we'll try that out on there, and maybe even go a little bit bigger pipe. Over here I've got my strawberries. Everybody's doing pretty good. This guy over here is giant. Love that. Lots of good strawberries in here, getting ready to go. Another nice day today. It was like 70 and or 65, 70, I don't know. I'm in a t-shirt and I was about to take my shirt off. It was so warm. The sun was nice and strong. And so hopefully these guys will start growing here shortly and start giving me some more strawberries like last year. So I'm going to go ahead and get some of this water out of here. That way we can get the water level down below my pipes and see if we can even see my fish, because I want to give them a little bit of food, see if we can get some footage of them. To take the water out of here, I'm going to use this. It's a little spa vac. I've got a bigger one. It's about a 1-inch diameter, 1.25 inches, and it drains it real fast, but I don't want to be sucking up any of my fish. And in the very bottom of it, it's a pretty small hole, so I guess the fish could get caught in there, but I keep it close to the top of the surface. And you can also use this to clean out some of the debris in the bottom. Like I said, the bigger one's a lot better. You just gotta watch the end of the hose and make sure you don't suck up any fish. I'm gonna go ahead and get this started. This has got that's why I was trying to show the bottom there a second ago. It's got this little rubber design right there on the inside. It's kind of like a little rubber insert, and these are called shake vacs. And the reason is you just put them into the water and just start shaking it back and forth and look like an idiot, and pretty much you get the water to start coming right on out, and it gets that thing going, and that's it. Now it's training. So let's bring this water level down. I found that whenever I drain a lot of this water out, usually what I like to do is just open up that drain plug right there and just let it leak out. But as you can see, like, this is kind of a low spot. The water congregates all up against the tub, so that's why I devised this little system. It's not really a system, I guess, just a old pool hose that's been all torn apart. Pretty much just raise it up so the water has to go down. It's draining right out of there, right into the hose, right on out of there. That way I don't have any water being collected right up here next to me, and I don't have to slosh around in it. Alright, well, water level's down a little bit. Got it where I like to keep it, right there below that one. At least just a little bit. And it's still going pretty good. Got a bunch of the dirt out of the bottom there. Found one dead fish. There's a couple right there. There, hanging out somewhere. And I'm about to throw some food in there. You can tell how much the airlift pump has slowed down. It's not going very much, but it's still working, so it's good enough. Fix it in a little bit. The way it's angled right now, it's kind of like in a circular motion like that. It goes down like that under the water too, so I'm sure that's having a little bit to do with it. And so I'll get that going. And there we go. Got some fish food all in there. I can see if we can see some of these fish here. Of course, none of them are coming to the surface. Got the food in there, so these guys can be eaten. And got the water level down. It's still a little green. Hopefully we'll get that taken care of, fix the air pump, and add on to the next leg of the aquaponic garden. I've got a whole new idea I'm gonna be coming up with here. Well, I already came up with it. Pretty much blueprinted it a little bit, just don't know how I'm gonna incorporate it into the whole system comfortably. But once I figure that out, I will do it, and you guys will know because I'll make a video about it. So until next time, YouTube, see ya.